Marahil ay hindi bago sa inyong pandinig ang tensyon na nangyayari sa West Philippine Sea, kung saan nagtatalo ang Pilipinas at China sa sinasabing lugar na ito. Ating pag-usapan ang estilo ng former President Rodrigo Duterte at ngayong kasalukuyang presidente na si Mr. Bongbong Marcos.
Mr. President, I noticed in your speech you mentioned many times about ASEAN centrality. You review the TAC, which your father signed, that show the bond of ASEAN. I think the ASEAN centrality is very important, but it's not, we cannot take it for granted. It comes from the ASEAN way, the three principles. First, mutual respect. Second, consensus building. Third, considerate other parties' comfort level. In my words, to put it simply, we can summarize it as three no's: non-intervention, and non-use of force, and non-hyping up hot spots. Only because of these principles strictly followed by ASEAN members and other stakeholders that we have ensured the ASEAN and East Asia at large for a long-lasting peace since the end of the colonial rules in history. So we cherish a lot. I fully agree with you. I support the centrality of ASEAN. And even some professor like Cassius Makboni, he suggests ASEAN is deserved to award a Nobel Peace Prize. I agree with him.
Thank you very much. I think your question is, do you agree with me? So President Marcos,
yes,
please.
My question is, President, in the eyes of the international community, some of your Philippines' behavior in recent times, it now sounds like you really consider other parties' comfort level, and there is a risk of ruining the regional long-earned, long-lasting peace since the end of the colonial history. What's your comments on that? Thank you very much.
Well, I cannot imagine what you must be referring to if the reference or the allusion is to the Philippines somehow tearing apart what we have agreed on with in terms of ASEAN centrality. Quite the contrary. I think if you examine more closely the remarks that I just made, I precisely focus on ASEAN centrality, and that the principles that are laid down that are involved in the concept of ASEAN centrality are some things that we must use to guide us. And if we have been distracted in the past years or so, then it's time for us to return and remember, once again, what ASEAN was created for. And that is to create an aggregation of nations that have very many common interests, and that can be, and that partnerships within that multilateral organization can help each other and help the region. And so the Philippines is still remains true to the principles that were established and upon which ASEAN was born. And I think, as I said, that many of these things we no longer speak of today, but we must, because they are as relevant today as they ever were, perhaps even more so, because the global situation is a great deal more complicated than it used to be before. I would even go far as to say there is no such thing as a regional issue any longer. We have all experienced the unexpected effects of the war in Ukraine, of the conflict in the Middle East, and all of these. And when we talk about the South China Sea, we have to also remember that the South China Sea is the passageway for half of the world trade. And therefore, the peace and stability of the South China Sea and the freedom of navigation of the South China Sea is a world issue. And that is what I am proposing. And I am saying that this is yes, it is a regional issue, but we must examine and be part of the discussion. We must include all parties in that discussion, because now it is not just ASEAN member states who are stakeholders, and it is quite easy to see that it is in fact the entire world that have become stakeholders in the peace and stability of our region.
With an explanation itong jet ski brouhaha. Alam mo, panahon ng kampanya yon, hindi siguro sanay itong mga gago na style ko sa kampanya. Pati yung bunganga ko ngayon. Nagyabang ako na pupunta ako sa Sprat Day. Magdalaga ako ng flag, sakay ako ng jet ski. Nagplano ako niyan. Bumili ako ng jet ski, ang kaya ko second hand lang. So nag-order ako ng pizza, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa dumating since then. Walang dumating, wala akong magawa. Ngayon, Secretary Lorenzana, may I ask you, how far is this Spratly from the beach of Palawan? Tingin mo, ilang kilometers yan?
Mr. President, yung ating isla doon, ang tawag natin ay Pag-asa, ay mula Palawan, siguro mga 150
kilometers?
Nautical miles. Hindi na kilometers,
nautical miles. No.
So malayo po yun, Mr. President.
So ganun, when I was plotting, nagpa-plot ako kung saan ako magdaan, nakita ako doon, ilan naman yung tangke ng jet ski. Kailangan ko ng gasolina, supply. Pagtingin ko, puro dagat, wala man ako makitang gasoline station along the way. Sabi ko, mahirap ito. Dito tayo mamatay na walang kakwenta-kwenta. So, yun ang istorya. Ngayon, paano to? Paano? Panahon sa panahon sa kampanya yan. At saka yung biro na yun, yung we call it bravado, yung bravado ko, a pure campaign joke. At kung naniniwala kayo sa kabila, pati na siguro si Carpio, pati I would say that you are really stupid. Maghanap ka ng tao dito magpunta ng jet ski. Hindi ako mag-abot pa ng ilang oras, I would conk out in the middle of the sea. Sabi nila, ang waves, ano bang waves sa Tagalog? Yung alon pala dyan sa kasing laki ng dagat. Sabi ko, mahirap ito. Sabihin ko na ng balang araw sa pinipilingan nyo na inabot talaga ako ng takot. Wala ako magawa. Takot ako mamatay. Walang gasolina. Ang spare parts hanggang ngayon, wala. Tapos pag sabi na punta ka doon, sabi ng Navy, ang alon, maabot mo sir, kasi laki ng barko. Una, patay. So, balik ako doon sa kung naniniwala kayo niyan, I really do not know if you harp on that. It's a pure, I was not taking lightly the sovereignty, but it's a pure joke actually. But just to emphasize na talaga, hinaloan ko lang ng biro. Ngayon kung if you swallow it, my God, hindi na ako mag-comment na. Sinong gago? Alam ba ninyo hindi ako marunong maglangoy? Kung matumbay ang yawa na pa, magkapakapa na ako. By this time, I would have been the late Rodrigo Duterte. kung totohanan na yun. Ngayon, mukhang yun ang jet ski. Kayong maniwala kayo para isipin ninyo kung paano maging totoo yan. Matutunaw yung utak ninyo. So, mga kababayan ko, yun ang explanation ko sa jet ski at sa ibang mga issue sa ating confronting sa ating bayan. I would say to you, it was a pleasant thing to be with you tonight, and maraming salamat sa pagtagiling ninyo. Maniwala sa jet ski po.